Why are people waiting? Obviously, Nikki Haley, as you and I are sitting here, is the only major contender that has put her hat in the ring against Trump. You said Pence, Pompeo, DeSantis, Tim Scott, just to name a few. These are huge names, but these people haven't announced. So were they hesitant to open themselves up to attacks to Trump? Why, or do you think Nikki Haley's announcement will sort of open the floodgates here?
I think that there is a lot of speculation. A number of Democratic strategists, very reliable people in the political world, have been quoted saying that they think it's, a smart strategy to wait and not open themselves up to attacks by Trump. But he seems to be very focused on DeSantis. We've heard him publicly refer to Ron DeSantis as Ron DeSanctimonious, and he's really hit him hard for his pandemic policies, which were widely deployed by governors all across the country in terms of, closures and shutdowns. And privately, the New York Times had a very interesting story this weekend that in private circles, Trump is referring to DeSantis as shutdown Ron and meatball Ron in an apparent reference to his appearance. So yeah, I would say that Trump's ruthless attack style, it certainly makes sense that that would be a deterrent for early candidates. But there are a number of other factors at play. There's speculation that candidates are waiting to see what happens with the various potential criminal charges that could be filed against Trump. The DOJ reportedly has said they have evidence to charge him with obstruction in regards to his handling of documents at Mar-a-Lago and what they say was a failure to comply with their subpoena there. And then Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, his office has reportedly convened a grand jury that is currently deliberating whether to charge him in connection to the payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential campaign in exchange for her silence about their alleged affair. So there's, I think, a wait and see approach there. And, one additional factor is that Trump and DeSantis they're dominating the polls now. And I think that since the midterm elections, that trend has not wavered, and it may have cooled the heels of a lot of people who were considering running previously. Ted Cruz, for example, Senator Ted Cruz said today that he would be running for re-election to the Senate in 2024. And just several months ago, he was considered a possible contender.
Trump has three nicknames for Ron DeSantis, so obviously he thinks he's the most viable contender, and that's what polls are suggesting as well. Sara Dorn, thank you so much.
Thank you, Brittany.